Good morning, and thank you for joining me here today. What a great business model you have made. You make billions of dollars, but do not have to compensate those who are fueling your industry. From 1951 to 1988, Executive Director Walter Byers of the NCAA set rules and regulations that do not comply with today's standard of living. The NCAA consists of 3 divisions, with divisions 1 and 2 being able to provide full ride scholarships to the student athletes. This is because divisions 1 and divisions 2 generate most money for the NCAA, leaving division 3 tuition up to the student, loans, or his family. You do not offer Division III athletes for scholarships because those schools do not generate as much money, so you cannot profit. You say that you are a non-profit organization, but that's the only thing that you want is profit, profit, profit. Last year, the NCAA reported $850 million in revenue. This does not include generous donations, contracts, and advertising. Your student athletes are more than students. They are more than athletes. They are human beings. You need to take care of the wellness of those student athletes. If a student athlete becomes injured, you do not take care of him. You take away his scholarship, leaving him unable to pay his tuition fees, his room and board, without an education. Kent Waltrip, a running back for TCU, was injured during a game, which left him paralyzed. You took away his scholarship, you took away his education, and did not compensate his medical bills. Your athletes should be your priority. If a student athlete loses their scholarship, he or she should be able to finish their education. It's not all about the sports, the education first, as you stated. But yet, it comes back to money, which you are still making off of ex-student athletes. The 1994-1995 UCLA Bruins men's basketball team is seen in your video games. These players are no longer students, no longer athletes, but you steal revenue from their careers. This is not right. Not only ex-student athletes that are mentioned in your video games, jerseys sold, any kind of revenue that you make from that era should be profited and should be revenued by those players. It's time to change something. Students and athletes both need cost of living allowance. After working a long week, averaging 44 hours more than your American worker, those students do not have time to meet Chow Hall schedules. Students need a set amount dollar each month to be able to provide them with food in their mouths, cell phones, and to act like a college student. But you take the college life away from the student athlete. Thank you.